Swadhyaya. Okay, I have got a degree, I have got something, I have 3 medals on my shoulders. So, but that should be only on my shirt. That should not be in over there. So that curtailing that ego, surrendering that ego is what is expected by Ishwar Pranidhana. So even if you are theist or atheist, that's not a problem. You should be down with your ego. So what is God? We can say it is the good in us. And what is devil? It is the evil in us. It is just as simple as that. There is, it has been understood wrongly. That is a different thing. But if understood correctly, then Patanjali's Ishwar is without any name, without any religion, without any boundary. Okay. So we have seen Tapa, Swadhyaya and Ishwar Pranidhana. Okay. These were the 3 components of Kriya Yoga. So ultimately we have come to with some basic minimums that one can do daily, because we have to put it in a daily routine. Now why we have to put it in a daily routine? Because we have understood this concept, that's fine. We have understood Ishwar Pranidhana, we have understood Swadhyaya, we have understood Tapa. All that things we have understood, that we have to imbibe good qualities. Okay, we have understood everything, till then it is fine. We have taken notes, till then it is fine. But if you have to put it in action, what is expected by Kriya Yoga is basically to make a preparation for the whole lot of Ashtanga Yoga that is going to follow later, which will be taking us towards the path of Samadhi. So Kriya Yoga wants us to put us into some type of physical action, actually performing things, so that we are reminded. Why do we join hands in front of the God before leaving the house? Because when we join the hands, we are sure that we are not going to harm anyone by these hands the rest of the day. So this is a reminder that you are surrendering your ego somewhere. Why do you bow down to your parents? Why you bow down to some of your gurus or whatever God you believe in? It is surrendering of your ego, so that you don't go out and do some extroverted activity. So it is a reminder. So to set a daily reminder, Patanjali has introduced this Kriya Yoga, so that this daily extroversion can be converted into introverted things. So the tapas, he has said, not he has said, but various commentators have said that pranayama is the best tapasya for daily practice. If you do a simple pranayama, that will be a good activity. Then for Swadhyaya we have understood it is Pranav Japa or Om recitation, which can bring us all those ideas of Swadhyaya back into our mind. Now we have understood these concepts in very brief, and we are going to remember them by their logos like this, Tapa, Swadhyaya and Ishwar Pranidhana. So whenever we remember these words or whenever we do those actions, we will be reminded of, if I do a Gayatri Japa, I will be reminded of Ishwar Pranidhana, and then I will be reminded of what is Ishwar, and then I will be reminded of all those good qualities. It is like we are driving a crux out of a whole reference book. You understand? We have opened up a big reference book, and then we have understood the things. Now we have to go for the exams. Then we are making it into notes. Then we are making it into short notes. Then it is the last day for the exam. Then there are few hours. Then we will put some words. Then we will put some alphabets which will indicate those words. This is the way they have also done it. So if we understand in that pattern, then it is pranayama, then Okra recitation, then either you do Gayatri Japa or any japa which will ultimately give you the surrendering the ego, which will surrender your ego, that you do. And this is what is Kriya Yoga that can be done. We can do some experimentations on this. If you have time, you can sit up straight. This beautiful book of autobiography of a yogi, Paramahansa Yogananda, has made Kriya Yoga worldwide. There are many other yogis also who have spread the word of Kriya Yoga in various different fashions. Here today we have just understood what the basics what Patanjali has expected and should have expected, and we have looked towards it from a modern angle. Because if we see Kriya Yoga in the ancient fashion, then it may become a bit difficult for us in Mumbai to follow it, or for us with this fast life to follow it. So, but it is not so. What Patanjali has said, it is applicable for all. Either you are running a fast life, at that time also there were kings, and at that time also there were soldiers. So all type, variety of people was over there at that time also. It's not that we are only under stress, we are only doing hard work, and we due to this technology are stressed and all these things. This is all, we are pampering ourselves. It has been there since ages. It's nothing new. So, Paramahansa Yogananda Prabhu said that meditation is the highest form of activity a man can perform. So now we will be doing a bit of pranayama, a bit of the omkars, and ultimately some Gayatri Japa. Okay. And what I will expect with the Gayatri Japa is that instead of doing the Gayatri Japa altogether, what we can do is that those who know Gayatri Japa can chant it in their mind. The others can just have some emotions of surrendering our egos inside and just go into meditation. You can just sit straight. You can just sit straight. Now with pranayama, we can just start. Being a yoga teacher and a yoga consultant, I know that pranayama cannot be just started on the day one by any person who is sitting. So I have tried to make it more simplified, because the pranayama which we do regularly in yoga, that is one part inhalation and 2 parts exhalation, it is a higher stage and which has to be reached slowly after doing asana. As Patanjali has also mentioned, yam, niyam, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, that's all. So first comes yam, niyam, then asana, and after only performing a particular set of asanas regularly and making the body supple, then only we can go into the practice of pranayama. Otherwise, pranayama directly may harm some people. So that's why we have devised some easier techniques. Now what pranayama means is just lengthening of the breath. Of course, there is a lot that is behind pranayama. It is not just making the breath longer, but there is a whole big concept behind it. But now for your instance, what we are doing is that we are making the breath longer. So initially what we will do is that we will be sitting straight and just monitoring our breath, how the inhalation goes in, how the air goes in, how the air comes out. Initially for say around 5 to 10 breaths, you have to just concentrate your mind inside and just see the path of air flow. And after that, a bit advanced thing can be done is that you have to stop for a while inside and stop for a while outside. So once you inhale, just stop for a while. I am not talking about kumbha. I am not talking about retention of air. I am just talking about giving a break. What is expected by pranayama is that you have to learn to give breaks in the breathing process. So here we are just initiating the pranayama. So inhale, just give a break, then exhale, just give a break, again come back. The break should not be too long. It should hardly be of a couple of seconds. And again you have to come back and go. So you can start with that pranayama, then I will explain the next time. And we will do it part by part. So once you start from tomorrow, you can do it the whole lot at a rest. Okay? Sit straight. Keep your spine straight. Try to leave the support of the chair if possible. When you do it at home, if you can comfortably sit down, then you can do it in Padmasana, Sukhasana. Or if it is not comfortable for you to sit down on the ground, you can just simply sit in a chair. Just take care that your spine is gently and start concentrating on your breathing process.